Live? I'm live? Well, certainly looks to be that way. Of course, it also takes forever to load this back up and get the music flowing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live with Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. We're going to pretend that the previous stream just sort of didn't work out. I mean, it didn't work out, so that's why we're live with this instead of Final Fantasy IV. But no, we don't discuss it because it never happened, correct? So anyways, we're chapter 2, we're on Ruan. We're about to stay in the penthouse of the hotel in Ruan. We're having some fun here. I think first, we were told to stay in the hotel. I feel like I need to go to the Bracer Guild to make sure we're not forgetting anything, because as we all know, we get a little crazy around here and grabbing quests and things. And see, it's a good thing I went here, because we get the Gull Seaway, a monster, a ferocious monster known as Jabba has been spotted roving the Gull Seaside Way. We did it, so we can hand that puppy in. Look at that lighthouse monster. I read that as Millhouse monsters very quickly, not realizing like we were silly nannies here. But yeah, so no, I'm not silly nanny at all. Also got that one. That one wasn't even up somehow, but you know, they're gonna accept it. Haze Quartz as perks. Yeah, no injuries happening. So you know, it's some fun chilliness going on. So I guess we lost Zora Soda. No, Zora Soda. I'm gonna get that wrong all the day, but Channing is still here. Channing is still here. We're gonna sip on a nice beer. I'm gonna enjoy our time. So it's there. Okay, so now there's nothing left. We've recorded everything that we need to. Perfect. Nothing new. I will give this guy all the juicy details. Good old Jean. Anyways, back to the penthouse where we're gonna stay. We got lucky, but you know, top. Your room is on the topmost floor. I believe you'll be quite pleased. You know what? I think we will be too. Up we go. And this is it. This is the penthouse suite. It is enormous, as Estelle will say. And you know what? I'm gonna love it too. It's a great little get your own bathroom. There's, I believe, a nice patio set out back. 2 separate beds. Thank God there's only the 2 of us staying here. And that is just a bedroom. Yeah, we have stayed in hotels that are just literally the size of that little bedroom right there. So this is great. Not only the top floor, but an all-out suite. Yes, sir, Joshua, you are correct. Yeah, I feel like. Are we as bracers not supposed to take more than we can handle type of thing? Like, is this too much? And, you know, especially when we only got it for the standard rate. You know, this is a little bit much, isn't it? Look at this. This is a great balcony. We could have some people stay here forever. I'm always here, but sadly I have to leave. That's okay, buddy. It's okay. You go hang out with your friends. He's not gonna have much more of that before school starts, right? So. Don't forget about that. I mean, yeah, maybe Cassie. I mean, you make it sound like he's dead or something, Estelle. He's just out, you know. Just wait until the Queen's birthday comes up, and then apparently he'll let us know that he's probably the end villain or something. Unless this is him right now. The nobleman, spacious, well appointed. Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, this, you know, there's people here already. Hush, Philip. I can't even see the water from there. This hotel is a much better view, and I can smell the sea. What, are we gonna get kicked out by this nobleman? Are we not allowed to stay here? Yeah, pardon me. I mean, he's got the bull haircut, so I can't really take him super seriously. He might as well be Kim Jong-un. Or ill, whatever his name was. They both had the same haircut. Anyways, who are you people? We are the current guests of this hotel. I wanna tackle what's on that table up there. That looks like some high quality, top shelf booze, probably. So, are we? I mean, I'll tell you what, nobleman. We'll let you decide who you want us to be. Do you want us to just be simple thieves and thieve you away, or do you want to be dead? Because I think both can be quite arranged for you. So But anyways, we're bracers, junior bracers currently, and we're staying here enjoying, well, the top shelf liquors. So we're gonna have fun with that. And you are an old man. People call me an old man, so I feel like the same way that an old man. I'm not appreciating the side mustache and the bottom. Like, where's that? How come that middle part is not connected? Where happened to the? We're not even gonna start with that. It's just no. Anyways. Yes, we are the ones renting the suite. It's going to cost you plenty of dough in order to get us out of here. You're going to be using it as your private room during the stay in Rouen, so you suggest we leave. This isn't going to go over well. I don't mind if we have to have a boss fight in here right now. I hope it doesn't ruin the room or anything, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're not leaving. I wouldn't even accept an explanation because it doesn't make sense. We have been given this room fair and square. So we're going to take it. Ignorant commoners. Do you think we're ignorant commoners up on the top penthouse suite? I don't think a commoner... Well, look, okay, maybe we are commoners and we got lucky that this was the only available room. Maybe we are commoners. Sorry. I love how Estelle is straight to the point. We have zero clue who you are, big boy. An old man with a weird look. That's a more than a fair, astute observation. Well, at least say unique or something a little more positive. Oh, I get it. It's how we say it. Yeah, we got to be a little bit more. Look at this old man who has a unique haircut, right? That's gonna get him out there even more. Your name is Dunan von Os-Les-Lys, and your nephew to Queen Alicia II, granted the title of Duke by Her Majesty herself. Okay, that's great, fine, but you still don't get to stay here. Your people should have talked to the hotel people, and they should have set that all in motion for you, and they didn't. So here we are. But we don't. Oh, the giant ha 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 ha. That's even better. You're hilarious, old man. I am dying here. You're supposed to be the queen's nephew? Well, maybe he was just telling a joke, to ease the tension. Clearly, we didn't take this guy seriously. But pardon the interruptions. His Grace speaks the truth, as the old man in black does say. So, all right, well, yeah, we should have been a little bit more personal. Quicker, anything, but yeah, anyways, Mr. Personal Butler, Philip, that's not going to change the fact you're not going to get this room from me just because you're royalty, okay? That's not how this flies around here, unless, you're going to pay up a handsome sum to make things all, hunky-dory, so. Did I have, like, a piece of hair just, like, on my forehead or something? Yes. We already got through that. We're gonna start crying here. I can't believe it, but no, we're not letting this guy just get the room. Okay, this isn't how this happens. I don't care if he's stumbling around with a butler. Okay, it's not Batman stumbling around with butlers and one butler, and he didn't go around. If this piece of hair does not remove itself from the corner of my eye, I'm gonna poke my eye out. All right, will you submit? No, we're still not submitting. Still not submitting. Cats. Why is how is the nephew the next in throne? Like, if she has a nephew, would that not necessarily mean that he would have, or the queen would have, a brother or sister, and this wouldn't, or children? Wings. Hello, ma'am. I feel that's a little old. I don't know. Does sir make me sound? I don't know. How are you, by the way? Still working from home, I guess. Yes, arrogant old man. Okay, please. Okay, what? Okay, Butler Phil. I just got word yesterday. I'm working from home the rest of the year. Is that good or bad? Are you liking working from home, or is it? Would you prefer to go into the office? I mean, I guess there's like those points of like, at least now you know, so you can plan going ahead. So at least that is always good. Oh, here comes the favor. Relinquish the room for $1 bajillion. I spend like $900 a year on gas for this commute. To me, like, I don't even think of how much money I spend, although it would be more so like, how long is your commute, I guess, would be the like, it's like 10 minutes for me to get to my work, so like, but I barely drive. produced a large sum of mirror from his breast pocket and presented it. Mr. Philip, you do, of course, I think so. Oh, what? Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, that's quite a sizable chunk of time and money that's just going towards you getting into the office. I thought you lived like close to your office. I guess not. I guess not. That's like the equivalent. Yeah, like I like, you know, right. Coming home with all that burger and theater traffic coming at, like, I assume like 4 to 6 p.m. rush hour, right? Boy, you're like the people who like live where I do and like travel to Toronto and take like 8 goddamn hours to get home, all for probably not much more money than they could make here. Although sometimes the jobs, but they're the same way. Like, for people like that, they'll avoid rush hour in the morning and leave at like 6 a.m. But they're like, I'm sitting there thinking like, well, what office opens up? Because you can get to Toronto from my place in about 45 minutes if there's no traffic, if you left very early. But then when you want to leave at 4, 5, 6 p.m., it's going to take you 2 hours to get home. And then you're home by 8, and then you got to do it all over again? Jesus Christ, no thank you. Alright, and okay, Joshua, I don't agree with you here. I mean, not only are we relinquishing this giant-ass room, which we don't need all the space, it is nice, but for nothing, really? But, so I don't understand, like how early are you getting into the office in the morning? Like, I assume you're not going in at like 6 a.m. type of thing. Maybe you're leaving at like, what, 8 a.m., 7:30 to get in there at 8, and then I guess you could still start your day because that's not super early for an office, but like, I still, you know, you still got to put in your 8 or 9 hours, right? So that, you know, there's no avoiding that end rush hour at the end, obviously. What are we whispering about? We're gonna give you the room, Duke Doonan. Don't worry about it. It's gonna cost you millions. Yeah, no. Can we still? I like Estelle with the way she's working here. Still, technically, huge jerk, huge penis jerk, huge. All right, yeah. So now that we don't have a room, where are we gonna stay? It would be great if we got to stay now at the mayor's estate, which is probably just twice as big, maybe 3 times. Maybe they have a balcony that we can hang out on. I have a balcony. I can go hang out. It's not as large as that, but there is a couple cool chairs that I can chill out with and have a glass of wine or something, right? You get into work at like 9:40. What? That's early? Jeez. Goddamn peasants like me gotta wake up at 5 in the morning. Well, that's my own choice. I mean, not my own choice. My work starts at 6, but I mean, that's just the way the schedule works. Your department is chill. Well, that'd be okay. Yeah, like that's the thing, right? If you're gonna work shift, but then of course, like, we have the weird thing of like, I'm off throughout the week. I get super long weekends every other weekend, so like there's the payoff in the end, right? Yeah, he just said this, like, before we went out. Wait, for God's sakes. That was the only room available. We were happy that we got that for the normal rate, and now we gave it up, and now we don't have a goddamn room. How did they forget about this? Like, even I'm Dumbo, and I remembered this. Now who's dealing with this? Oh, I was just gonna say, that's not Dad, is it? No, that's not Dad. Good old Neil. Niall? How would you say that name? Like, I want to say it's Neil. Just they're gonna spell it weird, but I don't know why they would spell it like that. This got to be weird because it's just Japanese RPG, and they're like, here, just throw your weirdness at you right away. So, see, I always picture office work of like, I was talking with the guy at work of like saying like, everyone always thinks like, you know, the grass is greener on the other side, and then you always hear that it's not. Especially people who've left our place, and then are sort of like kicking themselves of like, it's not a bad gig in the end when you do compare it to other things, obviously. So, but like I was going on, but like the one thing I accept, but it sucks, is like there's no like, I can't just say like, hey, you know, today I'd like to escape at noon, you know, start my weekend early. Like there is none of that. Like it's just like I'd have to get someone else to come in early for me, then I'm gonna have to pay them back, and which you don't really do, because then you're ending up working a lot longer than you anticipated or wanted to. So it's like I sort of miss that. Like, you know, I can escape early today, just beat the traffic one day or here and there, or, you know, come in an hour earlier. But that's really not an option what I have. So, like I would assume office people do. So, or maybe I'm just making stuff up. I don't know. I've never really worked in an office. Essentially went from my retail job to my current gig. We all know how retail is, essentially. Although I never found retail to be terrible. It's funny, I never ran into I don't know if like maybe the issues just didn't exist, but you know, of the Karens of the world nowadays, or the I want to speak to your manager. Of course you saw them, of course you did, but I never, like, maybe it's just like with the internet world of the Reddit and the Twitters and everything that exists now, there's no, you know, maybe they're more out in the open now, but I never remember seeing that long ago. It just didn't happen too often, which was nice, obviously. Oh great, we get to stay in a room with Neil. I think I'm going deaf. Like, I don't know why it's so hard for me to hear your voice over the game. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I've changed nothing. I don't know if it's the background music, but the settings have stuck from the previous time that you told me everything was fine. So I think you're going deaf. I can almost guarantee that you're going deaf, probably. Too much death metal? I never really pictured you as a death metal type of gal, but here we are having that conversation. Maybe were you one of those kids that was just standing right beside the giant speaker, just booming inside your brain? We went from the penthouse suite to the basement, basically, but with headphones. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I will still do my proper streamer help out. So I will take a look at my music, because it might just be that. Like, I assume like it could be. I think this game is a little old school, so you had to have all your settings and everything a little bit off options. Let's take a look. Background music, that is low. Like, they are low. You even secretly try to sing Screamo. I don't know what Screamo is. That should be a little better. And I can still hear it, so that's okay. Alright, so now we're on the bargain basement. That's terrible. Like, Screamo. I like how you put, like Screamo. Like you putting it in a single line by itself. Disturbed, I know. Yes, Disturbed. But I don't know what Screamo is. Stuff like that. Okay. Oh my god. I should ban you right now for saying that. No, as long as you didn't call me a coomer, right? I don't even know what that is. I know what a boomer is. I'm not a boomer, but right. Where's this goddamn room? I don't know really. I've seen it mentioned like in like, so it's I think it's, I've seen it thrown around on streams, the kids. Like, I think, I'm trying to think, what's his name? He looks like a goddamn goblin. He's a big streamer. What's his name? It's like something Gold. Asmon Gold, something like that. People call him a coomer. I don't know why. I almost feel like we need to look this up. We need to look up what's a coomer, because I know what a boomer is. I don't know what a coomer is, but we're gonna find out. Coomer meaning. Here we go. We're learning things. Coomer is an internet meme based on an illustration of a scraggly male character who is mocked as an You know, sometimes you just wish that you don't look things up. It is often, more broadly, Coomer, with a lowercase c, when we're getting in here, is an often ironic insult for an oversexed young man, or more generally, a loser. So yeah, I guess that's fitting. These things are great. The Urban Dictionary. Coomer, top definition. This is great. Being so mentally deranged and exhausted from years of masturbating to porn that you have turned into an absolute sociopath, plagued by anxiety and loneliness. Your only pleasure in life is ejaculating to porn several times a day, slang for what a normal man does when they have an orgasm. Oh my god. That's enough internet for today. I'm fucking crying over here. So apparently that's not even close to what Boomer was, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, Urban Dictionary, that's the world of everything right there. You know what? I'm not gonna complain about this large basement room. It's not too bad. I mean, sure, we don't have no giant patio or balcony for us to enjoy, but you know what? There's 3 beds, so, and 3 people, so we can be happy with that. What are you streaming now? You haven't streamed in a little bit, have you? Like, what was that? You're playing Fall Guys, right? I still haven't got into that. How long am I staying here? Like, you mean how long am I streaming, or how long am I staying in this current room? No, in the inn. I think just a day, I believe. Yes, you've been back and forth a little bit. Some just some random ones, right? Well, so the last stream, I guess some big thing is happening in the city. So the hotel is booked up, but we were in the penthouse, which apparently got vacated out of nowhere. So we got that room. And then some jerk off queen's nephew or whatever came in and said he wanted the room. Because we're good people, we gave it to him. And then our friend Neil here, who's a journalist, I guess was staying in the basement here, so he's allowing us to chill with him. So, but I don't know. Maybe they all wanted to bang together and make it into a giant orgy. I don't know. I'm more mad that we had to give up the penthouse. Like, that's what I'm not fair about. And the guy even offered to pay us so that he could stay there, and we still didn't take the money because we're apparently bracers and you gotta do nice things. I'm not a fan of this. Yeah, nice ass. I'd be happy with this. If I had access to a basement suite like that, that's not bad. I mean, sure, you can use a flat screen TV somewhere, just replace that lamp on there, and maybe, I don't know, but, you know, things are okay. They'll work. Is someone else on stream? Yes, there's someone over on the Twitch side, Channing. Or did you just assume I was talking to myself? That's always another direct possibility. So you're gonna have, so Neil, the journalist, is gonna apparently have an exclusive interview with Dunan, who knows? He's probably a Coomer. That's gonna be the new word now on the stream. Looks and brains to his car. Okay, not him, because that guy clearly had no looks. Tidy little bonus. Look, I would love to get me a little mirror bonus. We're not getting anything here. Do you mean Dorothy? Speaking of whom, she's not with you? No? Yeah, what happened to that person? So he's been traveling around, and he somehow isn't always the same area we are. I guess he's just following the stories, though. I mean, the story isn't us, my characters, or anything like that, but yeah. You think it would be, but it's not, so. What do you have Fall Guys on, Wings? Do you have it on PC, or do you have it on the PlayStation? I'm trying to fight, like, nothing, like, I don't have PlayStation Plus currently, and there's nothing on it that I currently want. Like, all the games that aren't multiplayer I can get from my buddy, because we do the PlayStation share thing. And I don't want to just get PlayStation Plus just for that. And it's, like you said, it's only $20, so... But I'm sort of afraid, like, now that I haven't got on it, like, since the beginning, Yeah, I don't have restream chats up, Channing. It eats up a little bit too much. I don't want people curious. Well, where is that? Like, no one understood it. So it's just easier if I can just talk with you. But I'm afraid that, you know, now that Tim the Tatman got his big win after fake playing as a goddamn trolling us all for 3 days, I could. Is this the world? Is this how this world? You know, he milked people. Okay, like you can't tell me that he like. I guess that's the part of the entertainment, and I wasn't watching it, but that was the big thing that like Streamlabs and everyone's tweeting like, oh, Tim finally got his big win in Fall Guys. And I'm sitting here thinking like, really? And then I read that he got like something like what, 40,000 subscriptions or something. I don't know what it was. Like, it just boggles my mind that this guy played you people. He played you. Okay, do you really think he sucks that bad at a game? I'm surprised he didn't like make that goal like, you know, week or two or like longer. Like, why wouldn't you? I think it's the fact that he's good at acting. I don't think he's terrible at it. I guess that's the thing though. Like it bothers me that like that's the acceptable thing nowadays is to milk something that you're trolling your audience so badly. Like, that's just what it is now, I guess. I don't know. Like, run that up to the other bunch of things that just piss me off about the streaming world and all that jazz. I guess it's something I cannot understand. Oh yeah, but going on to it, does he really need another good payday? Like, this goes on to what I was discussing previously in the last year. He's already a millionaire, multi-millionaire. It's the same that goes on of like, is there really a purpose as to why someone like Ninja, the Shroud, Dr. Disrespect, even Tim the Tatman, they're all huge streamers. Why do they have a donate button? Like, why? Like, it's something like I know as me, we're smaller streamers that like, and I never had one when I started, and people told me, well, yeah, I want to give you money, whatever. Like, I'm not a millionaire. I never will be doing that though. But I sit there and I think of like, yeah, well, that's the whole meme, right? Of donating to a millionaire. I don't get it. What? So you can get your name to pop up on their chat? So like, you think somehow that's going to turn into your own clout somewhere? I don't know. Like, that's what bothers me. I would much rather have them have like at the bottom, like, your donation is going to a charity. It's not going to me. It's going to this charity at the bottom. And I know you get into a whole bunch of other things of like, well, he can only donate so much of his money to a charity, otherwise he's got to pay taxes on it. Like, that's the world, right? Like, you and I are working, probably giving out 30% of our goddamn income to taxes, and we probably still give a little bit to charity when you can. These guys are goddamn bajillionaires, and I'm sure he does do a lot. Like, you know, I'm not saying that none of them give money to charity. They all do, but they're bajillionaires. Do you really have to accept those little $3 donations from everybody just so they can hear their own name? I guess. I don't know. Do I have Payday 2 the game? Because no, I don't have Payday. Not really interested in Payday games. That's what PewDiePie does with his YouTube subscription he gets. He donates all of it, and that's good, and that should be sort of expected. Like, I almost think of like, what was it? It wasn't too long ago, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Like, he's been with YouTube for forever, and probably, you know, he's been top guy for a long time as well. Like, but it wasn't until like 2 or 3 years ago when it sort of came out like, here's what PewDiePie makes every year, and I think it was some like astronomical number of like something like 60 or 70 million a year, and that was just off of YouTube. So, you know, it's like, Jesus Christ, if someone's making that kind of money, you damn well hope they're giving out a good chunk of it, you know, to better the lives of others, obviously. So. I mean, that even started the whole other thing of, it was only like maybe a couple months ago that people were starting to mention that when you start seeing charity streams, like especially on Twitch, that apparently the charity might be paying the streamer to do a charity stream. So of course, you know, the charity's still getting all of that money that's getting donated at the bottom. But what you don't know is that charity, whoever it may be, is donating to that streamer, or not donating, is paying that streamer to, you know, it could be 30 grand, because they know that they'll get the kickback of maybe 100 grand, because what's his face is streaming, he's a big name or whatever, right? He's still surprisingly down to earth. He's been studying philosophy and practicing, not having a lot of material things. I just wish other people, yeah, I mean, especially people like Jeff Bezos and stuff like that, and there's a lot of good that could come from that, and unfortunately it's not. Oh, I'm aware of what payday is, Channing. Believe me, I'm aware of what it is. Like, I'm not really into shooters, really. They're not my cup of teas. These are my cup of teas, little stuff like that. Yeah, so like, I guess the problem was that, as you and I both know, as streamers, not that we've ever had people sponsoring our streams or anything, but you have to put like that it's an ad or a sponsored stream if you were being paid by someone to stream a specific thing. And so I've heard some big names have mentioned that, like, when those books get opened up, there's going to be some names mentioned in there. So, you know, be ready for some people to get in shit. I'm sure of it. Oh. Well, so we were waiting for this casino and bar to open up, but it wasn't open up yet, so, but I guess we could still eat there. Yeah, but I mean, like, that's all weird. Like, all you see always at the bottom of any commercials or anything, right, is you see at the very bottom that you can barely read unless you have, you know, your cheaters on, and, you know, you're right up close to the screen that you can see, like, you know, the reason for it. But I think what bothers me a lot, especially in the streaming platform, is people are still avoiding to put ad or sponsored. Like, when you're being paid, you got to put ad or sponsored in your stream. It's very simple. That even means that if you got a free key from a developer, you still got to put that. So now, like, you see, like, a lot of people putting, like, oh, thanks for the key, Sony, and they still don't put the, like, so then it makes you, like, wonder, like, well, okay, like, yeah, they're thanking the company for giving them a freebie, but they still got paid in a way with a free game. So, like, I've seen a lot of streamers now just avoid getting those free keys because they avoid having to put an ad or a sponsorship on their stream, because then people already come up with a different outlook of, well, you're paid, you're going to give it a good review, blah blah blah, or whatever. But that's how it's supposed to be, and people still try to find off. Yeah, what is it? Is it the FTC? We have an equivalent here, but because Twitch is an American company, they have to follow with the FTC rules. They've sort of been a little bit sleeping on it. Like, they only started saying like this. Like, apparently this has always been a thing. You have to always state whether you've been paid or endorsed. But they were slow to the social media presence, and they realized, like, oh, geez, we got people on Instagram and Twitter and Twitch and YouTube being provided money to review a product. And they just say, yeah, I'm here to review said camera, said this, said whatever it is, right? And they don't ever mention that they got it for free and they're being paid, and then they jumped on them. But they're way behind. They're still way behind. There's a lot of stuff going on, obviously. So people in the beauty industry haven't been disclosing affiliate codes or paid reviews for years, and it's just starting to, yeah, like it's going to take them forever to catch up. And if the worst part of it in the end is that they lose their channel and then they can just start up another one, then what does it matter, right? Someone lit those flowers on fire. So this is outside of the orphanage. That's just outside of Rouen, the city we're in. So we're gonna have to figure this shit out. Clem, who's the troublemaker, is sort of just assuming people are blaming him for this. It wasn't him. Oh god. Are we gonna have to play firefighter now? Oh god, like the whole house is on fire. They lose respect though, like you can see sometimes when you click a link they'll redirect you through an affiliate site without saying it's a link. Yeah. I mean even the what is it? There's like the Amazon affiliate links. Like that was another thing. Like Amazon didn't start to realize that that was going to get out of hand too. But all you have to do is put a little blurb at the bottom, and you know, you're covered. But the FTC has said, like, no, that if you're being paid regardless of an affiliate link or not, it has to be either in the title or it has to be in the first line of description, because you can always click read more, you're going to get more. And people are burying that stuff at the bottom because nobody reads the read more thing. You read the title and that's it. Yeah, exactly. And people are not doing it. And again, I understand, like, how many free reviews and everything are popping up. Like, I'm sure the FTC isn't employed by millions of people, obviously, so they can't, you know, they can't keep up with this. And then they're also relying upon people like you or I to report them. And then, you know, by the time a human being actually looks at it, it's probably it's irrelevant, right? Like, the video's probably already been up for a couple weeks, and they've already sold their point. So what does it matter, right? Oh man, we could carry on forever about this stuff, Wings. We really could. Wait, so hold on. Like, did all of them just die there? And when multiple people are posting reviews for the same products around the same time, and still, you know, just a genuine... Well, I never understood, and I still don't understand why streamers are getting games early. Like, you know how, like, you know, like IGN, you know, GameSpot, like sites where you go to read about a game, and I can see why they get them early, because they're reviewing a copy to let you know when the game actually comes out, whether you want to play it or not, right? Or pick it up and save 60, 70, 80 bucks, whatever it is. But now streamers are getting games early, review copies. They're not reviewing anything. They're now getting to play the game earlier than, say, you and I. And then they get all of the people following them, like, oh, look, so-and-so got the game early, so now I can watch them play it before I even get to play it, and they don't even have to mention that it's an ad spot. It's like, why are you giving them the game early? Like, you already know it's gonna sell like hotcakes. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And they don't give those things to smaller streamers. Like, you know how much that would kill for you or I to have, you know, an early copy of a game? Like, boom, because you're the only one that's playing it, so you would have tons of people come to your stream, obviously. Yeah, like, I'm trying to think. There's a website I've used. It's called a Keymailer. I don't get many copies of games, and generally the stuff I do get that is early are games that I'll never play, really. But I have gotten lucky with a few things, but still is a little, you know, like it's funny. Like, I'm trying to think. It wasn't too long ago, maybe last week. I got an email for a game like that I marked down like a while ago. I can't remember what it is. I'll have to look it up. But I remember seeing all these little dots that it wanted me, like, to discuss, and what I couldn't discuss. And as soon as I saw all these things, like, okay, you can't discuss this about the game, or you can't show that, I'm like sitting there like, what the hell? Like, do you think I'm some big time streamer? Like, or like I can't say anything bad about it? That was another thing. I'm like, it almost makes me want to play it after that point is passed, and say like, oh look, here by the way, here's what they wanted me to not say and do, and like, you might as well wait till it's released, and then you can spill your beans about it fully without having to worry about, I guess, I don't know, getting pulled through the ruckus, I guess. Oh, I guess we don't know that the fire happened at the orphanage. I really hope that there isn't 4 dead kids and Mother Teresa's just dead. That's gonna be super terrible. If you can't give an honest review, that's annoying, but when Persona 5 came out, you couldn't stream past a certain date for a certain time period to keep the scores at bay, so I get... Well, yeah, but here's a kicker. So I know that there's a few people, like, so I remember when that came out, because, you know, I look forward to playing that, and they never even changed their ruling on that until recently, like literally probably within the last year or so. But what bothered me is, so you had a few streamers who were going to play it safe, because they threatened to pull your channel. And Atlas had every right to do so. If you were going to, you know, they set it out, they gave you, if you're going to stream this game, and you go past this date, we will DMCA you, you will lose your channel. That was the threat, and they were in their entire right to do so. Every game companies don't do this, but they were in every right to do so. Agree with it or don't agree with it. So then what happened was you had a couple of big time streamers call their bluff. Essentially, they knew like, you're not going to take my channel. They know it, and so everyone got to that date. I think it was a date in August or something in the game that you could play up to, and then they were like, nope, or maybe November or something like that. And then everyone called their bluff, and then no one lost their channel. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, you just screwed over a bunch of people, especially smaller channels like you or I, that if we wanted to play that, you know, we have a little minor small following, but we don't want to lose the little bit of work that we've put into it just like that, because, you know, we're following the rules, and then the big channels come in and vomit all over the rules, and nothing happens to them, and then you're like, well, great. And then there was, like, you know, like you said, then they took way too long. They didn't even shut down anybody's channel. So it was like, well, what was the purpose of that? You just screwed over a bunch of people. You really did. You really, really did. Well, let's see. What's going on here, sir? Ma'am? Good morning. Yeah, it's certainly here early. We don't even know what time it is. We came from the bar, so... Music tiers, let's see, there's so many options. Well, usually oh god, the Batman, that's the president's phone ringing. Incoming communication from the White Magnolia. I don't know what the White Magnolia is. Was that the name of the orphanage? He's confused. Music's gotten slow. Last night, the orphanage on the coastal road caught fire and burned down. There needs to be a better balance, I think, on embargoes and reviewing, I think. But I think with FTC coming up so much now, yeah, it can only it's getting better than what it was. It certainly is. But in order for it to get better, someone is going to have to lose your channel, like on purpose, obviously. I mean, like. You don't just pull someone's channel when they didn't do anything wrong, but there has to, you know, you have to have the teeth in there. Like when someone screws up, like start hitting them with max fines or shutting down their channel. That's the only way they'll learn. It's like, oh gee, like, oh, did you hear? You know, PewDiePie got shut down. Like, you know, he didn't release that he was paid $1 bajillion to, you know, for whatever. Like that's what's got to happen. Like it has to happen. And when that happens, that'll shut everyone up. Like, I'm not saying, like, PewDiePie has to be shut down or whatever. Like, I'm just saying, like, a big-time channel that is known for shitting all over these rules that the FTC has put out needs to be shut down. And they can bitch and moan and whatever, but if they followed the rules, it wouldn't have happened. And then I think that's what's sort of like, oh, that'll be the wake-up call to everyone, like, oh, we got to be careful now. Like, I mean, I even think, like, even dumb things, like, we can see, like, Twitch isn't really up there with a lot of, like, they're all over the place with their bans on certain people. And then they have different bans for partners or affiliates, and if you're a nobody or whatever. But, you know, just scroll down the just chatting section for a hot minute. You're going to see probably a few naked streams, people who don't get it, you know. It's just, like, how can they not figure this out? Like, it's not difficult. Of course, you know, the boomer in me talking like it's no longer a gaming site. Well, maybe it's not anymore. I mean, I think things were better when it was a gaming site, or the focus was on gaming. I think I saw, like, on live stream fail, some chick was streaming, and someone asked in the chat, like, are you gonna play a game today? And she just thought it was hilarious. She's like, no, why the hell would I play a game when I can just sit here and do absolutely nothing and the money just rolls in? And I'm sitting here thinking, like, for fuck's sake, like, I hate that she's right. But the fact that you have to literally do nothing and the money rolls on in, or like Tim the Tap Man, act like you're trolling your entire audience and like you can't win a game in Fall Guys and then make a big deal about it. Like, okay, whatever. If I think about this stuff way too much, it just gives me a giant headache. I'm happy just doing what I do as a side hobby, and it's cool. That's it. We can just get these little side jobs and figure them out. Warehouse key. You lost your... Oh, these people. Really? Come meet me at the harbor? Certainly will. Carl! Wait, hold on. So we're meeting Harg and Carl. Lost your orbital gun prototype along the Orient Causeway. I think I dropped it when I was attacked by a monster. Yeah, that'll happen. And the Orient Road monster. Ferocious monster known as the Helmet Crab has been spotted roving near the Sapphire Tower. I think we can handle that. But let's go by the harbor, meet up with Harg, and see if we can figure some shit out with that. So where is said harbor? Is it the landing part? Is it the south? It's not the Gullway. Wait, where is it? We're just gonna head south here, maybe. Said head south. There we go. Figure the life out. I mean, I think, you know, this looks like a harbor to me. There's a bar. Are you Harg? You're Simon. You're a bum. I need their names above their head before I approach them. There's so much time I could save not having to talk to these morons. Are you Harg? You're Benoit. I should remember that. I should remember Benoit. I didn't. But... yeah, see, there we go. Yeah, that's me. But your lost key? You did. Well, I'm working with barrels, and crane came along, so I must have dropped it somewhere around there. I was waiting around to have a drink at the aqua. Of course you were. Of course you were. Alright. So he was going to go to the bar to drink by the cranes. So do I just have to, like, interact with all of these things? And what the hell was that? I don't even know where I'm realistically looking here. Like, that's a crane to me. I don't see anything there. Sir, did you see a key? Probably not. That should be locked. There's no going in there. I should probably read what it said so we can actually figure it out. Warehouse key. Near the harbor, walk around the harbor looking for it. Great. Like, I'm also glad to see that he's, you know, actively looking for said key. Physical work. Who's allowed to run amok? I love that word, amok. Yeah, this is going to be an annoying quest. I can figure that out. Well, he said he was over here, right? By the bar. I didn't want to go out that way. I didn't want to go to the mayor's residence. Nor did I want to go out this way. God damn it. Let's check the bar, because he probably left it right in there. Talk? I can never be a fisherman. I'm gonna get up so goddamn early. Sir, ma'am? Recommend the fish that's pan-seared and... That sounds like I'm not really a fish guy, but you know, I think we could deal with that. Why don't you do tourism of fishing? Maybe that could be something. not here. We just don't see it. You know, I would need something to be glimmering for me to know. I don't see anything. This is gonna suck. I honestly don't know where to look here. Oh, I wonder if I can get down there. I don't think I can. Even though it looks like I could, I don't think I can. It's just all fakeness. Residents of Ruan's mayor, I was going to say Maris, and I realized that wasn't going to make any sense. Oh, I was hoping he would be there. That's all you're just going to sit there and ponder? I heard there's a fire at the orphanage way. I mean, we really don't care about that right now. We should. I'm afraid of what we're going to find. A bunch of charred bodies of children. That's not what anyone wants. What mansion is this? Good old, is it Louis or Louis? It's hard to decipher that. Go upstairs. This guy's just wearing a top hat in the middle of his house. Don't mind me, that's just a vacuum for the 3 rugs you have in your house. It's mostly hardwood. You should get yourself a Swiffer. Okay, this is gonna irritate me. Like, it said, guess our only option is to walk around the harbor looking for it. This is the harbor. I mean, if you want to even get more down to it, I would say this is the harbor. Smashing that button as if it's just gonna pop up out of nowhere. We all know it's not. Oh, this is annoying. Like, you would think like it would be on the ground somewhere like that you'd be able to see. Can I control that? No. I can't hop up on anything. This is rather annoying. Not there. Can't go in there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, wait. Now we're gonna have to probably find a fishing rod. I can't even remember how I got here. Like, I sort of had an idea, like, oh, it's definitely got to be there, but... Alright, so by these locked doors. Okay. Oh, okay. So, you don't care. Where did I see... There we go. I was gonna say, I know there were some fishing rods somewhere. Oh, for God's sake. This is what bothers me. I couldn't have asked this guy, hey, by the way, can I borrow your fishing rod? Oh, which guy are we talking to? This guy or this guy? Say the word here. Borrow fishing rod. Yeah, please. Progressive rod. It's getting out there. The world is getting out there. Progressive fishing rods, gay fishing rods. Yeah, we can have everything settled here. Just all this just to get a guy's, wrong one. Jesus. There we go. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think we just brought the fishing? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me with these people. We'll be here a while. Or not. Well, clearly he got drunk, stumbled on over here, didn't realize he's over there, and, you know, that went terribly for him, and now we can give it back. He'll be happy. We're going to get our 1500 Mira, or whatever the heck it is that we got. Just, we're making people happy is what we need, so. Well, sorry to bother you while we're working, but the job that you asked us to do for you to find your key, we have it. So let's not act as if this is a bother to him, okay? Oh my god. No bones about it. Alright, got a split, thanks, see ya, gone, just like that. Okay, there, quest done, perfect. What's the next quest? Okay, there was the orphanage fire, the crisis, sorry, I didn't word it properly. The prototype, I think it dropped once attack. If you can find it, please bring it to, the Orion Causeway. So I guess that's what we're gonna find. Where's this Orion Causeway? Straight this way, great. Wait, so is this like an actual thing? Oh yeah. Okay, before I jump out, I'm just gonna go take a quick little piss break. I'll be right back. Apologies. I'm back. And better than ever. No, not Eric Bischoff back. No, not that. Anyways. Yes. Okay, what are we looking for here? I've already forgotten. That's terrible of me. Finding the prototype. I lost my orbital gun prototype along the Orion Causeway. We're gonna find it, hopefully. I think. I hope. Okay, hey, what are you doing? See, I think he came out there, tried to attack me. It's a bunch of, what, watermelons attacking me? What's going on here? Baby gourd boars. Baby monsters living in the forest. They use a charge tech learned from their parent. I feel really bad having to murder these things, but Here we are. You couldn't hit him. Oh, this is gonna go over well. Yep, this is gonna go swimmingly. I'm gonna die on my first fight to a bunch of boars and its children. And how come they get like 8 attacks in a row? Like, are we gonna die here? Like, this isn't gonna go well at all. Okay, great. She's gonna die. Do you even get to attack? No, you missed your opportunity for some apparent reason. Because that worked. Did I lose my... She used to have a... Now, okay, instead of that, now we have that. That's 1,000 HP. I don't even need to use that yet, but it would be nice to have a... I'm gonna die here. All because they get 18 attacks. And because I missed on my first... Like, are you kidding me right now? Okay, now I'm petrified of having to even come close to these things. Okay, moving on. I hope that wasn't the monster that has the thing. I feel like okay, a preemptive attack. We're starting. I feel like this could have went a little bit better. The gourd bar. Can we hit it at least? Okay, that's something. There we go. I don't know what that did. It hurt him clearly. Hey, there we go. We're finally doing some attacks. So he should be blind. Perfect. That's what I like to see. These types of craziness. Attacking weird looking flying birds? That looks like not a bird? So I'm gonna attack this guy, because that guy's not gonna make any contact with anybody, obviously. And then you can attack that, and it's gonna be all hunky-dory, and everything's gonna be okay. I think if we would have made contact with our first couple of hits, everything would have been okay, but it wasn't. We're getting some experience. Wow. It's like somehow out of nowhere, the game realized, like, hey, we should probably start giving you back experience, because things are going to get crazy. Death Blow 2. I thought that was going to be monsters. Yes, this is a game that throws monsters at you from chests. It's like Dark Souls or something. Alright, what are you? Plant monster, shoot seeds, kills prey. Yes, that's what you do. Oh, so we don't blind every hit? That sucks. You can't reach anything? Are you kidding me right now? Fire. Of course, why would we have fire? Move on up. Okay, now you can attack him. Now he's almost dead. Perfect. Oh, yes, please use those. Wrap that up nicely. That way they won't even get an attack on you, which is really what we're after. Murder this guy, and we'll build this up real quick. We're not in any, danger of boss fights, at least not that I know of, but now that you know what, I'm going to pay for this. We all know it. Want to know why? Because whatever's got this orbital gun is going to be a boss. We already know it's going to be exterminate this guy, and we're gonna meet him right here, right now, in like 20 seconds. Both levels up. Perfect. Is there more Orion Causeways? I'm gonna need to, no. What's the button I'm looking for? There it is. Books. Kingdom. It doesn't appear to be. You know, there's the orphanage, but I don't like that. Seems like I can't zoom in anymore. It just says we're on the Orient Causeway. So maybe if we go a little bit further south, this is still the Orient. Okay, so this is still the causeway. All right. So there's still plenty of place. Okay, so we're gonna have to. As much as I enjoy the fact that I can move my camera around and everything, I keep getting like sort of desensitized as to where I'm supposed to be or not where I'm supposed to be. Beware of monsters. Yes, monsters. Craziness. Like, what do you have this horrible gun? This giant ostrich that's gonna ruin everyone's day? The Roadrunner. Meep meep. I was hoping for a blinding attack there. We didn't get it. Now we're going to see this thing murder us. We're going to be Wile E. Coyote here. Oh, okay. Well, I like when that works in our favor. Beautiful. Beautiful.
All right. We rule.
Still rolling. Still moving down. Where is this horrible gun going to be? We don't know. Oh. If I don't face these guys, it's going to be death. It's going to be, like, we just have to kill them all. I think we can move quickly here. Oh. See, here, that's another thing that super sucks. See, that's gonna do some damage. Alright. Drop a boulder. Almost murdered him. Perfect. Now, what do we want to get rid of? The small, annoying things or Mama Boar? Mama Boar? Bear? Mama Boar. Yes, attack that one. Oh, we didn't even get rid of it. Oh, they fled. Oh, God. They left their children. That's terrible. I feel like that's a waste, but that will kill it, so let's do it anyways. Wings, I know you're probably just out there lurking about. Do you still play any MMOs, Final Fantasy, World of Warcraft? I tried to stream Final Fantasy 14 earlier today and realized that I need a new computer. I can play it, but I can't stream it. It's one of those things like, don't you dare try to. It's asking too much of my PC, which is hilarious. I really thought I could, but I could have sworn that I had streamed World of Warcraft back in the day. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember the last time. Hey, give me experience.
All right, we're good to go.
7? Oh, jeez. Taken away. I'm just hoping like this horrible gun will spit itself out to me, that it'll be there. See, I should have attacked the other guy. Critical, eh? Critical. That's a pretty good critical hit. Can we get this guy? 49, yeah, let's see. Good shot. Okay, that hits for a lot. That does hit for a lot. Okay. Can we kill this guy for 225 with 1? Yes. So I don't think he has a heal. Yeah, he does have a lot of other stuff, which is great, obviously. A blade that whittles away life. KO is 20. What? That's terrible. See, they did hit for like 220, which is a little scary. So we're gonna use. Oh, geez, so you don't even use it here? Oh, this is terrifying. I mean, in order to avoid getting murdered here, we're gonna have to sever this guy's demonic talons. We didn't even murder him. We didn't even murder him. Oh, when you get lucky. I thought I was going to miss there, too.
We're good to go.
I thought we were going to get puked on right there. Got some eggs, some tender poultry, which is always nice. Okay, so we might have to go towards that tower, because I don't think it's this way. And we're not even using the things I'm wanting to use here, which is even stupider. We are getting close to that 1,000 though. Okay, we're gonna head up. Get away from me, you know, weirdos. Oh God. I could have sworn I think I removed it, but was it information? Maybe this was before I screwed up long ago somewhere. Told me to beware of monsters, but I'm not seeing any. So is this still? See, this is the tower. This is not the causeway. Just looking for this stupid gun. What do you think that guy is? Let's try. It's probably something we're gonna get murdered by. Helmet crabs. Okay, so these were a quest anyway, so let's see. Let's see how much you take off here. Oh, okay. You just reflect back. That's great. Oh, this isn't gonna go over well. Monsters surrounded by... Oh, this is gonna go terribly. Oh no. Okay, so arts can hit. We are so dead here. He is surrounded. Like, that's not going to go over well at all. And you can't use arts. Great. So heal yourself then. And even if that don't work, probably won't. This is what's gonna be super terrible. Oh, I mean, that's gonna hit 4 of them. I hope this hits, not reflects back on me. Why did I assume that that was going to happen and murder us? And why can't he use... Ah, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it, Jordan? Just murder me. End me, so now I know how to fight this battle. We resisted that and we still hit for 369. That was terrible. Luckily, this game is super nice and letting us retry right there, right from the beginning. Now we know what's going to murder us right off the hop. But I have a feeling that's what they were using on me. This is gonna be a tough go here. Okay, one's gone. 4 left. They're gonna get like 8 attacks. Like this is what's gonna be terrible here. And we're obviously gonna have to get rid of the ones that are close to us, so they can't do a ton of damage. But you know they will. I should probably have used the clock up. Oh, that would have worked wonderfully. Because eventually they're going to come real quick, real fast. They call for 8 people back up. Yeah, give him the bonus heals if he needs that. That's what the whole world needs, is a bonus heal. Okay, okay. So you're gonna get an opportunity here. I'm going to hope that that one dies from her. So hitting the next closest one. It's gonna play me like a fiddle, and it won't get any better. We all know it. Okay, okay. I'm not too worried about the small little ones. I hope they don't call for backup. But those guys are going to hit hard and heavy each and every time. And they keep calling for backup. And this is going to get disastrous. At least they don't hit hard yet. Maybe they do. And then also we got to be careful because they attack for a lot. I'm thinking we need to clock up. We're going to need to be reacting a lot quicker here. It still didn't even move him up really anywhere, which is scary a little bit. He might die. And then I don't think, you know, again, these guys don't hit hard. I don't know what they're taking away. Is it my EP? Is that what they're sucking out? Oh, a little bit of both. That's even worse. Can you imagine you bled water? It'd be terrible. Yeah, they hit hard, so we're gonna have to do a little bit more. Okay, yeah, I was hoping you weren't gonna attack people, like, and be mean about it, but all right. So 530, 530. You're gonna get a freebie attack, which is great. Hopefully she can withstand a few blows there. That was great, critical. That wasn't great back on the critical end. I hope she can withstand 3 of these little minor attacks, or at least 2 of them. She should be able to. Yeah, they're sucking back EP, which is scary. Again, this is a tough fight. I should probably just murder it so it's dead. And I should probably heal myself while we're here. While we can. Alright, one's gone. We got 1 left. I'm not too worried about that. You know, they can suck back the EP all they want. I'm assuming I can still hit these guys hard. And I can withstand, you know, another bound of attacks, I think. And she still has her CP up, so we can use that as well. I might even just do that right now with her hurricane. Ah. Who's going to attack next? Shit. I didn't want to use that because I thought she was going to be able to use the hurricane one, and now I've blown it, and now I can't back. Whatever, use it.
Here I come.
I mean, I can't get mad at these little things. They're cute, right? Like, I'm sure they're trying to destroy me. Oh, see now, here's the next problem. Now we're out of EP. So now to attack that big guy, he was probably going to continuously call for backup. It's going to get worse. I might just have to eat it and use his CP to get rid of him. Slowly but surely, we'll get rid of him. Okay. Might as well attack this thing. Hopefully you can murder it. And hopefully you don't get murdered by that other guy. Oh, God. You couldn't kill it? You couldn't kill it? You're just sucking back nothing here. You're realistically sucking back nothing. Okay. Good. Good. We're just gonna have to use an item here.
We're good to go.
Use that to murder this guy. Hopefully it's enough damage. I don't mind hitting the reflect here. You just gave that all to him. Wow. I wasn't expecting that to happen. So the hurricane worked. That was weird. Alright, so I assume he's not going to come over all that way. But now we're going to need some EP charges. On myself, I guess.
We're good to go.
I just hope this thing does not call for backup like 100 times. I'm not happy about that wasted attack. Oh, and now she can't... This is where the stupidity truly gets in here. So I can't get near them. Please do not kill her. I'll be really upset with that. Call for backup or something. Okay, now finally, can we do some work here? I'm afraid if I don't get, okay, I was just gonna say, if I don't get to do my attack, this will be terrible. Please do enough damage here. Please do enough. What a battle. What a battle. I'd actually use the brain and entirely 100% of it. Oh, beautiful. Alright. Oh, so what was that we got? Was that both? We finished that. We got the warehouse key. We exterminated the monster at Sifrail. So we're still trying to figure where this prototype was. Like, maybe, do I have to go talk to them at Joan Arms and Guards? Because clearly... Oh, I was going to say, like, that's going to be a monster, isn't it? It's going to be a monster and he's going to be really mad at me and treat me terribly. I'm a little upset that... Okay, that's doable. I don't know where this gun is. Like, maybe they can tell me and shoot the shit with me. Like, maybe we'll go back to Rouen. From Rouen to Ruin. From Ruin to Ruin. Rouen. Don't attempt to be saying these things 100 more times. Yeah, let's go back up to Rouen. See if we can talk to the person who lost their gun. Maybe they'll tell us exactly where they lost it. Because I'm just led to believe, like, yeah, you know, I dropped it somewhere, so I'm expecting to find it along the roadway here, and it's not along the roadway here. So yeah, maybe if we talk to them, see where this person is. I believe they're in Rouen properly. Rouen proper. At the weapon shop. So let's go there. Let's figure their lives out. Was it there? Joan Arms and Guards. That's not it. There we go. See if you got a little more information on this weapon. You have absolutely bupkis to say. Was it you that dropped it? The Orient Causeway is crawling with some extremely aggressive monsters. I'm an extremely important prototype model that was out trying to work the bugs out of. Yes, that's correct. If you should find, I beg of you. Oh, wait, so that was it. I thought that might have been it. So there was 2 quests on that one. That's not too bad. Such a hurry. Please at least take this with you. Oh, thank you. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You literally missed nothing other than me stumbling around, dying a couple times, and just finding out the world. You're working. You're working. Like, it has to be expected that you're going to be busy in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so can we put attack 2 on here? So it jumps up the strength, but drops down the defense just a tad. Do you pay $700 for a dress set on your dream? Okay, so going back to the old conversation that we were having, is this something that you intend on keeping, or would you like wear it for a few things and then sell it back to get back some of that money? I mean, you do you. $700 is a lot of money. But if that's what you want, so be it. Oh, absolutely then. Then get it. If you have the opportunity to get it, I know it's a lot of money, but absolutely. Alright, thank you for that. That was nice. We can go back to the Bracer Guild. I think there's only one that we're working on. Oh, so it's only like normally like about a $250, $275 dress that's just jacked up. Yeah, I don't see the problem. Not a problem at all. All right, yeah. Do you have any more, or are we now gonna go? Okay, we've done all these, I believe. Now we're heading towards the Mercia Orphanage. That's terrible. So now we gotta find. Why do I do this every time? Where was the orphanage. I feel like I came past it from the Gull Seaside Roadway. That sounds about right. I feel like I should stay in the hotel, heal up the little bit of oh, now it's 60. This guy jacked it up before for 90. Is there literally only like one place you can get these dresses at? Like, why isn't there more places you can get them at? Yeah, I believe it's up there. Nope. 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 God, where is the... Yeah. Head north. So each print has a limited release for the time, so you'll know this more than I would, but you certainly probably know the ins and outs of this. How do you know that it's an actual limited print? Like, how do you know that they're just not jacking you off and saying it's limited so that it's they can jack the price up when in reality there's thousands of them? Like, I mean, I guess how do you know that with anything, right? Because it's super duper rare that they will re-release it. I guess I just never know. Alright, got all this way just to go down to the stupid village. To the stupid orphanage, where I hope to God that we're not going to run into a bunch of dead children. Because that's going to be terrible. Alright, here's where the fire happened. Every single time they release a new print, it will sell in 5 minutes. They never make a lot because it's a luxury fashion. Okay. Okay, well that's everything's broken. Where's everybody? Hopefully there aren't bodies around here. Yes, I am Solomon. We're from Manoria. Where's Womanoria? Huh? Where's that? Or Girloria? Whichever you prefer. So that's why you're considering paying a bump price for something that's super... No, that makes perfect sense. They're all fine, don't worry. Wow, thank God. Also, if curious, it's this in yellow. Let's see what this is. Okay. Pretty. Pretty. Question. Do you stream in 1080p 30 frames or 1080p 60 if you've got a rocking computer, or do you stream in 720 60 or 720 30? You got the pink set and love it. This was one of the first dresses I saw when I became interested in the fashion in high school. Also, this has been something that you've liked for a while. You don't even know. I'll check next time. Oh my God. We're here to investigate the possibility of who lit this place on fire. We need to find what clues we can before the trail goes cold, so to speak. Well, thank God one of us has a brain. Good luck. Wait, you guys just leaving? Going back to whatever? It's one of your top 5 prints. I've decided I want to focus on getting multiple colorways as them have a ton of prints I just like. What do you smell like? Dirty diaper. What do you smell here? Milk tank has fallen off its side and it's empty. Okay, well, so clearly the milkman came and destroyed everything. You have a $200 set you need to sell. Okay. Well, what's wrong? Well, maybe this is just me, but does the hinge look weird to you, like it's been torn off or something? As if it happened before the fire started. So someone started the fire and then ripped the hinge, like someone ripped the hinge off and then started the what? Like, what? We are terrible fire marshals. Terrible. Oh. Herbs have been uprooted and strewn about. What about thrown about? Strewn about? Rebuild. Where did Mother Teresa go, or Martha Teresa, or whatever the hell her name was, and the kids go? Where are they now? Are they staying at the hotel in that penthouse suite because there's more than enough room for them, or did they get stuck down in the garbage area of the basement again, just like us bracers? Can I get past you people? Let's reach out to your shopping service. Hopefully they can buy it before it sells out. My fingers and toes are crossed for you. Wait, so you can't even buy them yourself? You have to go out to a shopping I'm confused. What is your shopping service? What are you paying someone else to get you these things for you? Are you that ballin'? Oh, okay, so like you need to have like someone else that could ship it to you, and you're gonna pay like a drop shipper type of thing. Okay, understandable. Understandable. I feel like I'm missing like one. Oh. Have we literally touched everything? Nope. Can't. I heard there was actually good money in drop shipping. Like, maybe not now, but like a few years ago, like that was the big thing of like tons of money is to be had on drop ship. Like, just people buying like a bunch of stuff on what is it? The Chinese site, like stuff that you can't really get readily. Like they'll buy like 100 phone cases for like $2 each, and then sell them on Amazon for like $7 each, and you make $5. Like, well, damn, it's also 3 a.m. in Japan, so hopefully they won't sleep super late, or they're early morning risers. Oh, I just had to talk to this guy. That was it. I was gonna say, like, I've pretty much looked at literally everything, so. I mean, I think the problem would be is, like, I think in order to be someone who makes a lot of money drop, you'd have to have, like, a ton of space, because you'd have to assume everything would just come to you. Otherwise, you'd just have a business that was a drop shipping business, which of its own could be a business. But, like, I picture, like, your garage or storage room would just be filled with all this crap, because you're just trying to unload it. But in order to make the most money, you have to buy a ton of things, so. And then hope to God that nothing breaks with them. Oh my goodness gracious. Another side hustle, right? Yeah, oh yeah, you'd have to. I mean, you have to think someone could under what's the word? Undercut you. Easily, you know, by $1 or 50 cents, and of course everyone's just gonna get the best deal, and then you're stuck with 1,000 of something that you're trying to make a set profit on or whatever, right? So. Compared to the areas nearby, and you'll see. Yep. I'm not interested in hustling. You got caught in a forest fire. I'm gonna say someone set this fire on purpose, obviously. I mean, the thing is, like, I never understand these people who quit their job out of nowhere to become, like, a professional streamer, thinking like that's all they have to do. Like, I mean, I understand, like, in order to become, you know, get the viewership and everything, you gotta stream more often, schedule and everything. But, like, to think that I would, like, just out of nowhere, hey, you know what, I'm gonna quit so I can become a full-time streamer, and think it's just, like, it's gonna work just because you put the time in. Oh, there's so many other things. Like, I think luck is literally, like, 95% of everything that works out of nowhere. Like, it'd be the equivalent, like of you and I quitting our day job, thinking, like, that's just enough, like, right off the hop. Like, oh, okay, great. Like, I would agree that if, I think that's a big problem that a lot of big streamers don't do. They're afraid of taking time off, and streaming every day. They're weird and crazy. You don't have to do that. But I think you have to be consistent. I think treating it like a job would probably be really good. Like, I'm not a big fan of him, but Carnage does that. Although he tries almost stream every day. I wouldn't do that. Like, I would take weekends off, or I would take days off during the week or whatever. Like, I would still treat it like a work day. Like, wake up, like, fuck, I ain't getting up at 8 in the morning if streaming is my life or whatever. But, you know, like every day at 10 till 4, right? Like, and then maybe every once in a while, like, if you don't have a busy evening, maybe have a couple evening streams. But, like, to me, like, 10 to 4 is beautiful. With an evening stream, you know, maybe once a week or whatever, right? And having your proper days off, and having the ability to just, like, hey, you know what, I can't stream today, I gotta do some stuff or whatever, or I'm burnt out or whatever. But, like, you see people like, I mean, I was gonna say someone like, what's her name? She just, like, took a break, but now things are starting to sort of, like, blow up in her face. Pokemon, whatever. She sort of, like, said, like, she was burnt out, what was it, like, last week? And, like, okay, like, that's fine, you're hustling, you're doing your thing, although I wouldn't, you know, not all of that is hustle, but whichever. And now it's starting to come out, like, she's ruined a few people's lives, like, out of nowhere, because, heaven forbid, they, have her in a video or something like that. Yeah, look, there's an apology video, of her that she put out. And I was curious because I don't follow her or anything. It's irrelevant. I don't care. But I know, like, she's a big streamer, just like all of them. She came out and said, like, hey, I'm burnt out. I haven't taken a vacation forever, so I'm gonna take one. And everyone just thought, like, okay, that's fair. Like, that makes sense. And then, like, this week or whatever, she came out with, like, here's my apology video, and it's like 15 minutes long, and it's all these people, like, she has, like, on her phone, she's listening to all these things of, like, that she's fucked people over, or that she's screwed people's YouTube channel up because she got into an argument with somebody, and they screen capped it and made a YouTube video of it, and then she deleted it, so she copyright straight them, and then this didn't work out well for, like, it just was, like, all this stuff, just, like, verbal vomit diarrhea, just, like, oh my god, like, I don't know if people knew of these things and she was hiding it, and then that was why she took the break, but I don't read too much into it. It's just, to me, as pure fodder. It's hilarious, but I just don't get, like, how are people this goddamn dumb, really? What's happened here? Has the game shit itself? No, it hasn't. Just, I thought my controller shit the bed or something. I can't take this. After Bioshock froze on me and I lost 2 hours of gameplay, I was very upset. I couldn't take it anymore. And especially with a game like this where I haven't saved in a little bit and I should be saving. Yeah, the last time I streamed Bioshock, I played for about an hour 45 minutes or whatever, but it's on the stream. Like, I get up to this part, I take a picture, and I go to put the picture up on, like, this guy's TV screen, and the game just freezes. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, okay, whatever, like, it can freeze. I'm expecting it to, like, auto-save, like, before or after I killed somebody, and I go to reload it, and it starts me right back to when I started the stream, and I was like, no, like, I'm not gonna replay all of that for the stream again, nor does the first-person shooter work well with me when I'm playing them, so I was like, just out, so I waited until later in the evening when my head wasn't hurting and replayed that part so that I'm caught back up. But yeah, so now I'm like trying to like. I was gonna put I have to remember myself to do this, but I was gonna put in my own little reminder bot, like, you know how people have like those you know, you should probably drink a liter of water right now or whatever, just like remind. I have to put in a reminder for me to like, hey, I don't care, save, like, do it right now, you should save. So I need to put that in. I mean, I essentially rage quit. I would have streamed probably for another hour, but I was so mad, like I was just like, oh really, like I can't believe it. But oh, I know what I asked you when you were gone. I didn't know you were gone, but now I know that you were back. Do you currently play any MMOs? I know you played Final Fantasy before. I can't remember if you played WoW. You currently jumping in anything like that, or you have no time for MMOs? Not right now, okay. Because I got back into Final Fantasy 14, but I went to stream it before I played this, and realized that my computer shit the bed when I was trying to play that and stream at the same time, so that's why I'm playing this. But I sort of had the intention of like getting back into it, but to stream it, and now I sort of realize like, oh shit, like it doesn't come out well. So now I'm like, oh, do I really want to jump on into that bandwagon again if I can't really share my experience? So I'm so lucky. I'm thankful that I didn't, because I wanted to play an MMO, but I don't want to, like, I almost feel like I did. It didn't change much, and I didn't want to turn them down to where it looked like potato, which was my problem of like, I want to play the game because it looks pretty and it looks great, but if my audience can't see it and it's going to look like hot garbage, I'm sort of not interested in that. I think I put it down to standard desktop of the settings, which I believe is like some are low, some are on medium, and I didn't like the way it looked, and it still ran like really rough, like probably like 15 frames per second for the stream. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna shut this down and play Trails in the Sky because that doesn't eat up my computer. So, but again, I think it's my computer just slowly telling me something, like, you know, it's 10 years old, my graphics card's about 4 years old, like, it's just everything is old. It's probably time. It's probably would be time, like, right now. I don't know how things, like, work in the US for you, but, like, so in Canada, like, we're paying for, like, for our taxes, like, your payroll taxes. We have like the Canadian pension plan and our unemployment insurance that we pay into. So usually, like, generally if you have a full-time job, you're usually done paying those by July, August. So like, you know, that's an extra $500, $600, $700 extra a month I'm making, and I've sort of been trying to contemplate in my head of like, for the next months, you know, from now until December, maybe do I buy, you know, 1 month of graphics card, next month do I buy the motherboard, next month do I buy the CPU, and just sort of build up of all the big things that I need, and then I have them, and then when the new year comes, then I can buy the smaller things like RAM, the case, and I might not even need a case. I could probably still use my existing one, but I don't know if I want to do that or a rebuild or whatever. Is it butt cream time? Butt cream. Okay, I'll be right back because it's butt cream time. Butt cream is done. I really need to do something like music-wise or something to get to roll with that butt cream. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not the butt cream lord. And nor I don't think butt cream was applied just now either. But it just happens. That's just a saying that works. Oh, God. To Manoria, Womanoria, wherever we're going, it doesn't matter. But to Manoria, okay. And we were done all those quests? Yes, perfect. So we're not missing anything. Although, see, this is where I'm unsure of, like, do I head back to Rouen and see if there's, like, we're heading to Manoria, so that's that way. I feel like I need to head to Rouen just to see if there's any quests. Because that's what happened before. I didn't go back to the city to see if there's quests, and it ruined our lives. It's stuck on rocks. Yeah, this one. I've been trying to, like, find, like, some type of funny music or something that was for, like, you know, changing a kid's butt, but I really haven't come across anything. So now I'm just trying to find, like, funny music, which also isn't really making a difference either. So now we're even more confused. Alright, to the Bracer Guild, where we're going to be disappointed that there is no new quests. We already know this. But, see? God damn it. That was a waste of my time. You know what I should have done was I should have saved. And that way I could have just reloaded that up. But, you know, I'm not the smartest person out there. I could, but I'm a little fearful of even diving into that little rabbit hole there. Just a tad. Oh, wait. I was just going to say, like, do we have 2 people now? Oh, nice crit hit. Beauty. Oh, I thought that was my other character running. Oh. So, Wings, are you aware of a rule on Twitch that you cannot mention a banned streamer's name? Is that like legit? Oh, for God's sakes! So you really had to miss that one hit. At least they're healing me, which is nice of them. Like I've heard those rumblings that like you like maybe I'm gonna get banned right now. Like you can't mention Dr. Disrespect. You can't mention Ice Beside. Like I is that one of those Twitch dumb rules that like exist but shouldn't exist, and heaven forbid you bring these people up and then like boom, here's your 24-hour ban or something? Like these things are always weird to me. Super weird. Twitch is a weird platform sometimes. It really is. I sometimes wonder if they even know what the hell they're doing half the time. Because I was bringing it up before of like, it's gonna be weird. Like I was bringing up exclusive contracts with people like Shroud, who just signed a new deal. Ninja hasn't signed a deal, but like with Dr. Disrespect, like you think if he's banned on Twitch or whatever it is, some type of legal mumbo jumbo, that's whatever's working. I'm sure it'll take years to be figured out. But like I was sitting there thinking of like if you were YouTube, like I guess he could go to Facebook. That's what Baker said. I always forget about Facebook now as a thing. But like if you were YouTube, why would you even sign them to an exclusive deal knowing that he can't go to the next biggest platform because he's banned on it? Like I mean, I know money to YouTube or Google is nothing, but why would you spend, you know, tens of millions of dollars, which I would assume he would be after, when you don't have to? Like, what's the point in signing someone to an exclusive deal? I mean, they could certainly sign me to an exclusive deal if they want to, and we'll take everything over there, but I'm not popular. I don't have a wig on. I don't wear glasses while I stream. You just get me. You just get me. Real me. Are they hanging out at the bar? Of course they would be. What in the world happened? Well, the orphanage got lit up like a Christmas tree, and we're gonna figure out the world of what's going on. Everyone's, I mean, I love these people, right? You gotta love them that they're at the bar. I mean, I could certainly go for some die-hard paella. That was great. I hit the spot. Ma'am? Royal Academy uniform. Yes, is Chloe? That is Chloe. The children from the orphanage talk about you a great deal. They're all upstairs in the big room, drinking beers from the barrels. Probably. We're gonna go visit up with them, because that's what we do. What room are they? Which one's the big room? Is it this one, or is it this one? This isn't decisions. Let's go this one. That's not the big room. Is this the big room? That's not. That's even smaller outside. Anyways. There they are. There's one less bed. So are they all, I mean, those do look like giant beds. You know, probably not California kings or anything like that, but they do look big enough. Ah, it's Chloe. Call me now. Remember? Do you remember Miss Chloe from the late night infomercials? You remember her? Nope. Again, I'm showing my boomer age again. I was expecting you fully to say, what's an infomercial? It's funny, like, those things almost don't exist nowadays. Because, like, in the world of 24-hour news cycles and 24-hour TV, like, that was the thing, like, before, like, you had 1,000 channels at your fingertips. Like, that was something, like, you'd put on the local station, and, you know, between the hours of, like, 2 and 6 in the morning, there wasn't really anything on TV except for infomercials and someone trying to sell you a grill that wouldn't work or something like that, but... We're just worried about Clem. He's gonna steal our bracer stuff again. It's a kid in a hat. He's trouble. Yeah, Clem, did you start that fire? No, we all know you didn't. You were sleeping, but someone, you know, you thought it was gonna be you right off the hop. Awkward glances. Yes. Well, it's not like anyone died in the fire, thank God. Oh, I'm not pudding. Come on, Polly. Get good. Alright, well, we're gonna enjoy some breakfast. Pudding for breakfast. Oh, thanks. Yeah, so am I missing something? Has a conversation happened here where they don't want the kids to know, like, what? They know that the orphanage burned down. They got out of there. Like, is more worried at the fact that it might be, like, foul play? Is that what we don't want them to know? Okay, I guess that's the thing. You don't want to worry the children about foul play. Like, well, kids are smart nowadays. Okay, kids know a lot more than the adults now know. That's just a fact. But yes, apparently someone wanted to murder children. Who hates children? That's what we need to know. We'll get to the bottom of this, I promise. Yeah, no one's coming in to rob an orphanage of all of the goods that they would have. Yeah, who are the strange people, you know, hunkering on up? Though I can't imagine he would do something. Well, you know what? We need to know who this guy is, because we're gonna go mess him up. While we were trying to escape from the burning building, the beams fell in and blocked our way through the entry hall. But then he showed up and helped us. Well, hold on. So this is also a possibility. Someone who set the fire also helps you get out, because maybe they wanted, I don't know, maybe they own the orphanage and they wanted the insurance money. Was he a Mandalorian? Like a Mandalorian? What happened here? Right after he helped us, he called the villagers over and left in the confusion. But and no one seemed to know anything. I mean, can we get down to like maybe Teresa here was getting some hanky panky. They do. Like, I'm starting to think maybe she was trying to get off with this guy. Guy in his late 20s. See, look, we're on to something. Brilliant silver hair. Look, even the way she's talking about it. So apparently, Anderson Cooper from CNN was at the orphanage, getting on with Teresa, and then a fire broke out. Probably from the friction, ladies and gentlemen. When two things rub very quickly, lots of things can happen, but friction is a thing. We're gonna have kids doing that math forever, trying to figure out like what's he talking about? Friction, fire, man and a woman. What type of friction would they be working on? Don't even think about it. The answer is out there. Believe me. Something. All right. There's a lot of. The internet is your oyster, kids. Believe me. Dragon says that the fact you're talking chilly with the chill music over it sounds like you're making a motivational YouTube video. I try. I certainly try. How's Dragon nowadays? Is he still streaming? God, I mean, I want to say Overwatch, but I want to say maybe he's moved on to like Valorant, maybe? He's kind of streaming, much like you and I kind of stream, right? We're here, we're not there, we're sort of all over the place. Mostly Overwatch and Fall Guys. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'd be like little Timmy. I would never get a win. I would never get my crown. Or no, wait, hold on. I gotta play it up like we would. You guys have a huge Fall Guys group? Can I be a hot dog? Like when you say like what are you on Discord set type of thing? What's that like? Those are outfits we can open up, right? Is there like a pay to win thing? You're a watermelon. Why are you a watermelon? Oh God, someone's on to us. It's cute. Okay, I mean it is. I mean, quite frankly, is there a non-cute, outfit? Like everything I've seen in that game looks bananas. I mean, I'm sure there's a banana outfit, but I'm sure like it just looks great. Whatever you wear, fantastic. They're downstairs having some dessert, so clearly no one's watching them. What kind of weirdos are they? Oh, we have a guest. So who's in the grouping? Like, how many people can be in a party? Is it 3 or 4? And then I assume you just watch, like, if you get eliminated, you just all watch, like, who's ever left if they weren't eliminated, and then you carry on as a party or whatever. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And then obviously I assume, like, that's probably what makes it a pretty good stream game is that, you get a bunch of people in a party, make sure that, you're all chit-chatting together, having fun, in a Discord chat or whatever. Like, maybe I'll get into this. Maybe I'll get into this. I mean, not that I would be streaming at the same time, but like at least having a chit chat. It'd be like bringing back the old what was the game that we all took voice parts. Can't remember it. It's something. There's a person named Polly that had a great Monster Prom. That's it. You Dragon, Frozen Hero, Dark Daddy, his brother, my brother. His friends. Wait, hold on. Not my brother. Your brother. Chase, right? Now that I've just given away everything. Okay, this guy is not the silver-haired person that was sexing up Teresa, so. Just like Soda Poppin', right? Is that who he's named after? Soda Poppin'? Oh, man. Someone is losing their mind. Oh, and West and Lady Rivers. Gee, okay, that's quite the grouping. Well, that's good. I mean, it's always good to have a lot of people that want to play, so that, like, obviously you got a big pool to choose from. Yeah, I guess that's a good part. Yeah. I mean, the problem is, like, I know, like, I could go on PlayStation Plus, get it for free, but I don't want to, like, I don't want to play it, and I know more people play it on PC already than they do on PlayStation, outside of, like, the 3 or 4 people that want me to play it on PlayStation. I mean, I guess I could get it on both, because if I got it on PlayStation Plus, it's relatively free, so I could play it then. But yeah, like, that seems like the type of thing that's probably more so on PC. Yeah, terrible thought. Someone wants to kill children, of all people. I mean, the problem is, the more I'm realizing, until I go out and get myself a better PC, I'm more apt to stream games that are on console or the PlayStation. That's the only one I have. But that's purely because I don't think my computer can handle anything that looks pretty. Like, look, this game looks great. But yeah, but it's a light game. Like, that's the problem. Like we just found out, Final Fantasy, that's a no-go. So we're starting to figure that out. And I probably need to clean out all of the dust bunnies that are probably rumbling on in there. It's probably been a few months since I've given it a good little spray, but Dark Dice says the console controls aren't as good as PC either. So I again, as someone who hasn't played it, I've heard people say, like, there's a little bit like of built-in lag. Like when you jump, like it's sort of just like it's not like on. That's just the way the game is designed. Like they sort of act a little dopey, I guess would be the way. I mean, the characters that you play as look dopey to begin with. But it just sort of seems like there's that. It adds like sort of like that little bit of hectic playthrough. Dragon deep cleaned his keyboard and it was disgusting. It's just a game is more popular than the servers can handle, but yeah, there's a bit off balance. Okay. Well, that was the other thing too, right? Like when that game came out, they weren't expecting the amount of people to be playing it. So obviously their servers took a hit, but I'm sure they've opened that up a little bit. So I mean, I'm a little like, I'm not afraid. I generally keep a pretty clean workplace here. Like I'm very OCD about that type of stuff. But last time I went to Costco, I didn't buy any canned air, and then I went to Walmart and I was gonna buy some, but they wanted $12 for it. So I understand, like I think I can get like 6 at Costco for like $12, and Walmart wants to sell you 1 can for $12. Now I understand why Walmart does that, because people suck them up to get high or whatever. So if you do want one, you're gonna be paying for it. But for Christ's sakes. I've just been thinking, like, maybe I should buy like that USB powered air canister, like that you just plug into a USB or whatever, and then it's, they're like 50 or $60, but you never have to buy more canned air. Otherwise I just keep going like this. Right? So I should probably do that. You have a USB lighter. There's a USB lighter? My God, what is there not that's USB? I think I'm confused about this. So I was just gonna say, so there's obviously no fuel, right? It's just like a little thing, like a little element that gets hot enough that you can, I assume, light your doobies with, right? Google electric lighter. We wanna rock you through Electric Lighter Avenue. All right, we have to do this right now. Electric lighter. Huh. So it's like it's a little coil that lights up. Okay. Interesting. Candles and blunts. Mostly blunts. Now my phone has shit the bed. Great. 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 Is it legal out your way yet? Or still just medically? Is America woken up yet? Okay. As long as you're taken care of. Yeah, leave it to the junior bracers to figure out a major arson investigation. It's so funny, like I don't partake, but I have a lot of friends that do, and so now like what you hear is most of the people. So like I guess like COVID's changed a lot of things, but like you used to be able to order it off of the like the government store, right? But you have everyone thinking like, oh no, the government's going to take all your information, and then there has been like weird talk of like the government's going to share that information, and apparently that, you know, it's just like the weird thing of like, if you admit, like, let's say I want to go to the States, and when I go down to the States, the border agent asks me if I smoke weed. Of course, it's legal in Canada, so you could say yes, but it's illegal in the US. So if you say yes, that they could refuse you entry and then write you down, and then you can never come in. So the answer is always no. But then people are afraid that because the government-run store might share that information with other countries, and then they're going to get you. So like you have people who are like, no, I don't want to shop at the government store, and then they only pay cash at the other stores because they think the bank is going to share. Like, this is how stupid it's gotten up here. It's hilarious. It's hilarious the way people treat it. But like pot stores are opening up here and there everywhere. I literally think there's one opening up literally across my building. I'm more interested in like the like the drinks and stuff. Like I've heard there's gonna be like some infused beer. Like I wouldn't mind trying that type of stuff. So that's like their next step here, is that in getting the you know, the gummies and the food and everything like that. So, but they have to be treated differently. So that's Derek, right? You're just outing everybody's names. Chicago. Yeah, and like, so like I don't know like how it works. Like, so like the oil, like the CBD oils are different, obviously. Like, you know, those are going to give you a different type, but not necessarily like a high, but like a chilling effect. So like we have some of those out right now, like you can get and try. And some of those are infused with into beers and drinks and whatnot. But they're so weird, you know. The government wants their take, obviously. So everyone we talk about is fine with their names being said down. What, you know what? They get mentioned on here, they're going to be outed. That's it. I just do it out of my own stupidity. How long have we been streaming for? 2? Jesus Christ. It's been a long time. This game just sucks the hours right out of you. Like, I'm loving it. It's great. Couldn't tell you where the time goes. Yeah, the last time, like, at a friend's wedding, my friend's best man, his brother, had like the CBD oils and was just like, yeah, here, just take a couple drops, it'll mellow you out. Because, you know, like, I wasn't the groom, obviously, but, you know, that can be a very stressful time. So he's like, look, just, it'll chill you out for the ceremony, it'll chill you out for the evening. Like, you look a little high stress, because everyone is, you know, even I was, you know, during the wedding. You just, you know, you want everything to go perfect for everything, right? So, like, we're all sitting there just chilling, having a few drinks before we're all just getting ready and everything. And I was like, that was nice. That was nice. Hi, buddy. Oreo. Hi, buddy. Yeah, like, and that's what I've known, like, for people to say of, like, for someone like me who's maybe not interested in smoking it or anything, like, just to chill out is super cool. Like, I've had a lot of friends who've almost switched off of, like, alcohol, because they don't want to be drunk, but they still want to have, like, sort of like that euphoric feeling. Not that being drunk and euphoric feeling is relatively the same. But, you know, if you want to have that sort of take on it, like, it's almost cheaper to do that. You know, have a few drops, feel cool, feel good, sleep it off. That's it. Hi, buddy. Like, calms down your super intrusive brain from ADHD or trauma or whatever. So it's like, imagine what people's brains normally like, and not like swarming. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just think the majority of us are really just overthinking a lot of things constantly throughout our brains. So it'd be nice to just, like, not necessarily shut it off, but to just chill. Oh, man. In fact, I just took a hit and already feels more relaxed. There you go, right? Just like that. We were running into some nice people. I don't think we'll be streaming much longer. Probably after this conversation wraps up, I will probably call it a day, because 2.5 hours and I gotta go work tonight, and I'd like to have a nap. And naps are great. So, I like it better than drinking, but I can't drink a lot lately right now. Yeah, exactly. You're still waiting. Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta start switching that stuff up, and at least you can do one thing and not the other. That's always good. Don't ask for my opinions on these things, Chloe. Okay, like, my opinions on the mayor's matters do not matter. Mayor's matters do not matter, right? Sounds about right. Oh, I wish I didn't have to work this weekend. I think sort of because I spent my last long weekend off at my in-laws, which I don't mind, but I mean, it sucked that I was literally there right from this Thursday, right when I finished work, and I was there till Sunday afternoon. And then I had to go back to work Monday, and I'm like, oh my god, like, my whole weekend, oh. Not that I didn't have fun or chill out, like, it was cool, just chilled out on the deck and drank or whatever, but, like, just was like, I just wanted some time to chill at home and stream and do my own thing type of thing. I'm sure you understand. You can do it once you're adjusted. I'm almost done with the adjustment period, and I don't think then drinking then would be fun on them. Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? You don't know. Like, you almost have to try it to see how you feel. But if you can achieve that with something else, then what's the point, right? Chloe talking about the weed garden, herb garden. Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking. So I'll probably just drink, like, if I want it. Yeah, exactly. Like, have a Red Bull and vodka or something. You know what's funny? Like, I love those as a drink, despite the fact that they are super bad for you. And, like, I want to say it was, like, what day of the week is it? Friday? I want to say, like, it was maybe Sunday night. I think I picked up some Red Bull, and I had 3 of them. Like, I think having more than one is terrible. And I remember I was flying high. It's one of those things of, like, you're sitting there like, God, you're not even supposed to have, like, more than one Red Bull, and I had 3 with vodka. Yeah, that heart was racing. I'll probably be dead. But those are, like, my go-to drinks. Like, I just love the taste. It tastes good. Bull vodka, as they're called. I remember like vodka cranberry also. I remember like early on, like many moons ago, when you could actually get, like you can get a vodka and Red Bull, like when you go to a bar. But if like I remember when they actually mix them for you, whereas nowadays, like I don't know how it works out your way, but I remember like I think the last time I ordered one was at the casino pre-COVID, a couple years ago, and I remember like so they give you, you know, a glass with ice, and then they give you the shot of vodka separately, and then they give you the Red Bull separately, and then they're like, you do you. They like it doesn't even exist to them as a drink, but it is a drink. Like if you tell them that's what you want, they're gonna give it to you, but they won't mix it because I guess it's bad. Like it's what you do on your own type of thing. And the same as at a bar, they won't mix them for you. They give them to you separately and then a separate glass, so they know what you're doing. Yeah, maybe it's just been the places I've been at that does it. It's weird. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just destroy my own life. You're just leaving this investigation to us. We don't even know what's really going on. Someone wanted to kill children. That's it. A royal mess indeed. Why do I have a feeling that the Queen's involved somehow? Yeah, go back to the guild. Figure our stuff out then. So hold on, we just came here to meet up with the kids who had breakfast. And Chloe's not going to tell us what the hell's going on. Maybe I need to get out more wings. Maybe I'm not going to the right places that will mix my own drink for me. Maybe. But I'm more of like a beer drinker at most bars or pubs or everything. Like I very, very rarely, as much as I do enjoy a stiff drink, I just don't get them when I'm out. It's more so of a thing I get when I'm at home and pour myself a stiff drink. I look forward to that. Maybe we should if we ever open up the borders ever again. Oh god, no, nothing like that. Yeah, like I think they've closed it until another month of September, but the rumors I'm hearing is that it will be closed for the rest of the year. Although it's just the land border. I do believe I can fly over. Because even the same ourselves, you're still planes coming from internationally everywhere, so it's just the land border that's closed. But I think that the kicker is that you're supposed to anyways, like I'm sure it's the same as in the States, is that if I come over there, like I know our border agents here in Canada, anyone that's coming over, they're taking all your information down, and they, through a random way, they're making sure that you're actually quarantining for 2 weeks. So that means not going anywhere, and they will show up at your hotel. Like they want to know where you're staying, and they will touch base with you. And they've done that even with us. Even if we were coming home, say I was went and visited you, and I was coming back, Canadian citizen. They're gonna ask me, okay, where's your home? Where are you staying? What are you doing? They would probably come by my place in 4 or 5 days and go, hey, we're just making sure that you're following the rules, because apparently I don't think they can throw you in jail, but it's a huge fine if you get caught going out in the real world without quarantining. So it's some weirdo law they passed when this all came out. So yeah, and it would be super expensive. Although I will say, like right now flights are cheap because no one's flying. But then that's the other end of the spectrum, is because no one is flying, they're not flying and stopping it everywhere. So I'm sure Columbus is probably a big enough city that I could probably fly from Toronto to Columbus type of thing. But those little smaller cities that you might be able to get a cheap flight to is probably not, because they probably don't have as many planes flying, which means they want to make money, which means they're probably not stopping there. So yeah, and the same with Toronto. Huge international airport. So apparently the most expensive one to land in the world. I don't know why, but apparently it is. They always make a big deal about that. Clem's gone. Great. this little kid took off. All we wanted to do was just, go back to the guild, chit-chat about this fire, but now Clem's gone, and, well, that's not what we wanted. After that old man showed up, Clem went upstairs, and I love how they put couple of minutes, he came back down, all red in the face, saying, they're not getting away with this. And then he just ran off like a crazy person. Well done. Oh, geez, I don't know who I mean, it could be the orphanage's arsonist, but we don't really know who that is, so it could be Mayor Dalmore and a steward? Oh, it's the guys at the warehouse. See, that was where I was not paying attention to the chit-chat that was going on, so... Alright. Goodbye, Mary. Now you're having another child watch over the other children, so... but with that, I'm going to call it a day. Wings, it's been an absolute pleasure to chit-chat with you. I would always like to chit-chat more, but I gotta go to work soon. I want to get those naps in. So, I'm going to dive on out. You have yourself a wonderful day as well. And thank you, as always, folks. Goodbye and good night. Bang. Thank you. See ya.